Greetings, this is Skyler Saunders Singh. What's current? Dame Dash is talking about Diddy and getting drunk. Diddy is innocent, part 6. It's a fact. You can't escape it. As much as we like to say, he's guilty, he's guilty, he did all those terrible things to all those women and men. It's so ugly, it's so disgusting. Oh my god, how could he do this? It's so messed up. He's innocent. I hate to break it to you, but it's true. Salute Victor DeYoung. Greetings. Gotta put an E where the Skyler is though. Skyler. I do have a point. I know. That's why I made this show. This is an ongoing thing. This is going to be until the jury hands down a verdict. I will continue the show. Maybe have a post show talking about Diddy. Whatever happens, wherever it goes, I'm going with it. I'm on this ride as well. Pause. But Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, and Dame Dummy, Dame Dash, is talking about how he's wondering if Cîroc was, spiked, if there was something in the drinks the reason there's something in the baby oil. Maybe it wasn't baby oil. Some people have suspected, like Mr. Choice Terrain. He thought he speculated. He can't deny or confirm that it was a liquid cocaine. Sorry, Skyler, like Tyler, with Sky, got it. Salute. Make sure you hit my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal. Which one is best for you? Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo? I need at least $50. We can work out a little bit something else. We can go lower or higher if you like. My Cash App is $SkylerSaunders1. My Venmo is at SkylerizEd, Skylerize, and my PayPal is paypal.me/SkylerSaunders. All right, so there. So Dame Dash is talking that talk. He's saying, he was with Diddy one time, and he was like, "Hey, you want some?" I'm just like paraphrasing. This is all not, verbatim, but he was just saying like, you want some Cîroc? He was like, "Nah, I got my own alcohol. I got my own liquor." He's just asking what's in them drinks. And what's sad is Dame Dash is saying that Diddy's turned hip hop gay, and he's saying that like it's a bad thing. Let it be gay. What's wrong with gay people? There's nothing wrong with it. If they want to be gay, let them be gay. I'm straight. I love being a straight man. I love women. If men like other men, then that's their business. I have nothing to do with that. That's not my problem. It's not a problem, but it's not something I need to be concerned with. Got it. Stand by. Following you up from Star Report. You'll see my name and subject. Good to go. Salute. I'm glad you're here, Victor. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate it. So Dame Dash just has, he has the pause thing. I mean, it's just, I use the pause thing for fun because it sounds funny. Because when you say something that sounds like you're straight and it's like, it sounds kind of sideways, it sounds kind of weird, sounds kind of, homoerotic. You're like, okay, wait a minute, pause. I didn't really mean to say it like that. I didn't mean to put it down like that. So, yeah, so Dame Dash is saying how, he was saying that the Cîroc was spiked. The Cîroc liquor was spiked. The vodka, I think it's vodka, yes. Yeah, the vodka. And of course, Dame Dash's American News Network, which he's always pushing out, he said, this is a quote. He says, "What's crazy to me is his hustle is putting stuff in people's drinks. He made a liquor. I mean, that's the illest shit in the world that everyone was, sorry about the S. That's the illest S in the world that everyone was partying and you don't know what was in that drink. If he was," Paul, he continues with the quote, "if he was, pause, undercover gay, because I don't know it, and obviously he was knocking men out and they were waking up violated, he's making somebody gay that doesn't want to be gay." So I'm like, what was in them drinks? He's got words. Let me see. So he's got words in relation to what Diddy was doing, and is alleged to have been doing, the racketeering, the sex trafficking, and the idea to commit prostitution or something like that. This is the weird thing. The racketeering kind of has a question mark. The sexual trafficking, that has a problem. That's an actual problem. The prostitution really doesn't have a problem. I mean, it's on the books. It's illegal, but the prostitution shouldn't have a problem. Prostitution should be illegal. Excuse me, should be legalized. Prostitution should be legalized. Let me repeat that. Has no victims. Who are the victims? Who is the victim in a prostitution? A John, or a honky wants to get with a pro or a hoe or a whore, and he has money to pay such a person. Or a male, even if a male on male. Pause. But if they want to get down with another man, or if a woman wants to get down with another woman, that's their business. And exchange funds, they probably have a cash app, something like that, probably nowadays. I still don't see the harm. I don't see anybody being harmed in that. There's a difference when like somebody gets killed. That's probably the reason why prostitution is illegal, because people have been getting killed in these circumstances. But that's because it's illegal. Same thing with drugs. Drugs should be legal. But I digress. Dame goes on to say, and then I'm starting to think, damn, when did hip hop start to lose its masculinity? No disrespect to nobody, but tough niggas started wearing dresses and pocketbooks. I'm just thinking it through. Maybe that could be the reason why hip hop took a turn for the feminine. I don't know. He's got some points. Continuing to quote, if homie really putting S in people's drinks and he's making the liquor, I'm not even saying it to be funny, but they saying he was putting S in MFers baby oil, so how could you just trust that person to serve you drinks at such a big scale? This is Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, and Dame Dummy. This is Dame Dash speaking on Diddy. He's telling it like he sees it. He's telling the truth like he knows it. It may not be real, but this is his perspective. He said, and this was during an interview with NORE back in 2020. He said, I'm like, where the rapper turned podcaster pressured him to drink Cîroc, Diddy's liquor at the time, when Diddy promoted for many years during their Drink Champs interview. I'm like, nah, I brought my own liquor, Dash explained. Quote, he said, I made him take shots of Cîroc, and then he ended up getting too drunk, talking about, take your shirt off. It's on tape. So it's on tape. It's on the internet. If it's on the internet, it's already out there. Already out there. And it's going to be on there forever. The internet is forever. But then he kind of went left. He started talking about Jay-Z. That was an obvious thing that he did. He started talking about Hove, talking about going to a concert with his daughter, and he gave him the full line. He gave him some Douce and said that he accused of spiking the drinks, suggested that Jay-Z's Douce might also be spiked after he got ridiculously drunk when Jay-Z gave him some of his show. He was like, why am I so drunk? He was like, why am I so drunk? He didn't know why. But he's going at Diddy. Yeah, the rest of the article is about Jay-Z mainly. But I think it's an interesting comment to say. Dame Dash going at Diddy, two very powerful black men that have made it in the industry, strong, made a strong showing. They talk about Dame Dash, not paying his child support. He said, I pay my child support, but sometimes I miss it, and that's because that becomes a news issue, and then it has to go into saying that he's already paid $4 million for his child's for the child support. So it's a very sneaky little way of being around. But Dame Dash saying that there's something in Cîroc, that's special. That's saying something weird with Diddy. That's something weird, just weird. I'm not saying he's guilty, because he's certainly innocent. He's certainly innocent. So I'm not saying that he's guilty. I'm just saying it's very weird. It's very, very weird that, the different baby oil and alleged baby oil and the alleged spiking of the Cîroc, what that really means, what that truly means to people and what that truly means in the light of other people, that's just very distressing. It's a very distressing point to be in. And it's sad, like I said, because Dame Dash is like anti-homosexual. He really is anti-homosexual. I think he has gay friends, but he doesn't want to admit it maybe. And he's been in the industry. But you're in the entertainment industry, you're going to run into some gay people. You're going to have to be friends with some of them somehow, some way. They may be part of your legal counsel. They may be part of your publicist. There's going to be some homosexuality going on in the entertainment business, no doubt. I mean, anybody that goes on a Broadway stage, you could be straight, but it's like two people down the place where you do the bow at the end of the show is taking a bow somewhere else behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. And I think that's really sad that Dame Dash doesn't really, represent for that particular faction of people. Even though he, like myself, I guess he's not. I mean, I'm saying in all intents and purposes, he's not gay, and I'm not gay. But you can come to a point where you can say, you're not like me, and I'm not like you, but we can respect each other on a level. That's the end. That's what's so powerful about respect. You don't have to like somebody that's gay, but you have to respect the fact that they're gay. And he's saying that because he's saying how the Cîroc vodka was the main reason why people were being turned gay, why people were being turned out. The bottles of baby oil that we all heard about before, what were in those bottles of baby oil? Maybe it wasn't baby oil. Maybe it was liquor. Who knows? Maybe it was liquid cocaine. Who knows? So he's still saying, people putting stuff in the drinks. It's just a weird zone. It's a very weird zone to be in. Because people really don't understand it. Okay, who we got? Larry Graham. Respect that. Respect you, Larry Graham. Salute. Tell 12 people about me. Let's get this thing to a party. Let's get this thing to a party. It's a fundraiser Tuesday. I need at least $160. So let's get these donations up. Let's get these viewership numbers up and keep it moving. So Dame Dash, he I don't even know how he got involved with this. He should just been like, you know what, I'm gonna let Diddy do Diddy. Maybe talk after the verdict. Maybe open my mouth after, everything has been said and the dust settles and the smoke clears. Maybe on that occasion, that could be my point of entry. Pause. You can't get away with anything you say. Every phrase turns out to be, oh, wait, pause. No. But I don't say no homo, because there should be homos. Homos are cool. They're good people. The ones I know, anyway. Yeah, so, this Cîroc stuff is crazy. Cîroc, being tainted or, have a little bit of, special Jesus juice to him. Speaking of the late, great Michael Jackson trial, when he was talking about Jesus juice and sleeping in the same bed with kids. I mean, come on, man. That man got off. He got off on that. See, that's what I'm saying. You got enough money, you can say the wildest mess, S. You can say wild S, and you can be let off. He said, yeah, is sleeping in the same bed with a 40-year-old man sleeping in the same bed with little kids, is that a good idea? Yes, it is. It is a good idea. Like, if that was like some, Jerome Lansville, or Sandsville from Detroit, Michigan, talking about he's 40 years old with little kids in the bed. He'd be doing crimes. He'd be doing times today, and furthermore, he'll be doing time right now. But once again, I digress. It's got to be about Dame and Diddy. Dame Dash, I don't know what his relationship with Diddy was. I have to figure it out. But I'll tell you after this commercial. My main man, Pang, has a LIFESTRONGAPPAREL.com. LIFESTRONGAPPAREL. LIFESTRONGAPPAREL.com. You can find fitness gear. You can find fruit-infused sea moss, elderberry, soursop, mango, pineapple, and blueberry. I've had the blueberry. It's banging. I suggest you have it. He himself, the main man, said he had a whole jar of mango in one sitting. So it's a very... The blueberry was great, so I'm imagining the other ones are great too. So check out LifeStrongApparel.com. My main man, Pang. All right, thank you. All right, so Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy? Dame Dash, Damon Dash. Born May 3rd, 1971. Just a little, extra information. But, yeah, so... It's a weird situation. It's just so strange. It's so goofy, so weird. All right, it's already a party. We got 10 people in here. That's already a party. I'm not mad at 10 people. I'm good with 10 people. At least 10 people are watching. That's good. It needs to go up to 150 people. Let's get that up there. Let's get these numbers up. 150 people with 300 with 150 people with 90 likes. All right, so Dame Dash, I don't know. He doesn't seem like he has a grudge against Diddy, but it's just like questioning. He's just like, well, what was in that Cîroc? What was in the baby oil? What was in the... He's just like, what's going on here? I'm cool. I got my own liquor, why am I drunk off this Cîroc? What was putting in here? What are y'all doing? Y'all doing some sideways stuff right now? What's the really problem? Somebody tell me. Tell me the truth. Somebody tell me the truth. Tell me what's really going on. Tell me the reality of this thing. That's the facts to this. That's the facts. Dame Dash is, a paragon of multiple, ways of getting money. He's a Harlem nigga, like Diddy. He's a Harlem nigga. They know how to get that money. Even though he was, Diddy was in Mount Vernon for a while, he's still a Harlem nigga at heart, in his mind, I should say, in his mind. Dame Dash is a Harlem nigga, so we have to really, zone in, focus on the fact that Dame Dash is really trying to come at Diddy, but not like hardcore. He just has questions. It's like, did this make hip hop kind of gay? Did he give it to, possibly, allegedly? I'm not saying this is actual. It's not factual. This is my idea. I'm not, and this is all alleged. Did Meek Mill, get a little bit of, a little bit of that? Did he turn a little bit, sideways in a way? Hello, honey. What's going on, sweetie? Honey. That's all conjecture. That's all alleged. I have no clues. I have no proof. I have nothing to do with it. But Diddy is innocent. Diddy is an innocent man. He is completely innocent. He's in a detention center. He's in Brooklyn. He's with what's his goddamn name? Hold on. I'm looking for it right now. He's in the same place as Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF. He's in the Brooklyn detention center. Because these are high-profile names. He was sentenced to 25 years in prison for the fraud of investors of his now bankrupt firm. Well, shit, it's S. Excuse me, S. I almost said it. Diddy, he's got charges that could cost him 15 years to life. It could go up. Things could go up in a major way. Sincerely. So we have to keep that in mind. We have to really keep that at close bay. Because, can y'all hear me? Can you see me? It's frozen. And I don't know why it's frozen. As long as y'all can hear my voice, I'm not restarting this daggone live. I'm gonna wait till it gets this. Wait, hold on. Okay, I think I can do this. That didn't work. There we go. Okay, we're good. Baja Jackson. Let me get him. B Jackson. BEEJACKSON 5478 on YouTube. If you like to hear about things about strippers, female strippers to be exact. If you want to know about fried chicken, sardines on the grill, and commentary about near beer or non-alcoholic beer, your main man is B Jackson on YouTube. Check him out. BEEJACKSON 5478 on YouTube. Tell him that the goofy guy Skyler Saunders sent you. All right, so we're back on. We're back on live, making sure everything's good, everything's straight. But Dame Dash is coming at Diddy. He's coming at Diddy, questioning, just asking what was in the baby oil, what was in the Cîroc. Did Diddy turn hip-hop gay? Is that a bad thing? I say it's not. I'd rather see, people that are coming out and saying that who they are and being honest with themselves instead of being, in their head saying one thing and then in their life they're doing something else. That's duality. That's the terrible duality. When you have your mind right, you're able to live your life right. And the sad thing is, and this is reverse. I might have talked about this earlier. I might have said this in another broadcast. But when I was saying how before, a long time ago, like back in the long time ago, I mean, relatively, 60s and 70s, and like right before the 80s. I think the 80s is when they switched everything around. But like in the 70s and before, it was like a mental disorder to be homosexual or gay or lesbian, LGBTQ+. Anywhere in that spectrum, you were a deviant. It was sometimes criminal. It was criminal to be gay, in certain jurisdictions and places. It was a crime. So I'm saying that, it's a reversal. It's the irony. Nowadays, it's like, if you don't come out, then you're making a tyranny against your own life, against your own self. Before, it was like you had to keep it quiet. They had all the way up to the 90s and 2000s. Don't ask, don't tell in the military. Well, what the hell is that? If there's going to be two men on each other or two women on each other or something like that, or transgender, I don't know if they do transgender, but I can say for gay and lesbian, if it's going to be the same effect as if it's a gay man or a straight man and a straight woman, during or some part of training, something like that. It should be the same issue. It should be the same function. And that's why there should be gay people and lesbian people in the military. Because they're focused on a mission. They got more soul and more mind and more power to think that they're going to be amongst the ranks. And they can still take it from behind, pause, or lick a hole. So let them get that. Not my problem. It's like I say it's not my problem, but it's not something I need to be concerned with. I support them. Do their thing. All right. But Dame Dash is like repeatedly saying over and over, like, oh, did hip-hop become gay after Diddy came through and had the Cîroc? Did he spike the Cîroc? Did he have all these issues? Whatever the case may be, he did it. He did it. But he didn't do this. Not yet. We don't know. He's innocent. Remember that. Diddy is innocent. He's an innocent man awaiting trial. He tried to put up $50 million. $50 million. And they said, you know what? Nope. Sorry. Oh, I'm going to try to put up again. Nope. That's twice. Nope. 2 times. Can't appeal. Nope. Sorry. Not working. It's not going to happen. So that's the reality of it. That is the reality of it all. That is the truth, the way, and the life. Diddy Cîroc. What? I had Diddy Cîroc. I used to get the what did I get? I think I got the peach flavor. Honey. I got the peach flavor and it was banging. I drank that stuff right in my apartment kitchen. I was zooming. I was all by myself. I was feeling that. I was doing everything. I was drinking everything. I don't even drink anymore though. I'm on too many drugs that I'll mess it up. So I used to do Jägermeister. I used to do beer. I used to do MGD, Miller Genuine Draft, all of that. Used to do all of that. But I don't do that anymore because I got too many drugs. So it's a fact that, we have to explore this. We have to explore Dame Dash. We have to explore the fact that he's on America New. I should be getting paid for America New as many times as I said it already. But he says it every time he's in an interview. He makes sure he says America New. But yeah, so he's definitely he's struck by it. The title of the article, where I got this from, is Dame Dash suggests Diddy turn hip hop gay by spiking Cîroc. What was in them drinks? What was in them drinks? I don't know. It didn't turn me gay, Cîroc wasn't a problem with me. He said it's his hustle. He called it his hustle to putting stuff in people's drinks. Like he's Bill Cosby. He made a liquor. I mean, that's the illest ish or S in the world, that everyone was partying and you don't know what is in the drink. You don't know. You don't know what's in the drink. Keith, what's MHL? Salute to you. Salute. You just getting your coffee, ain't you? You getting your coffee in the morning, Keith? Yeah, I said MGD. Miller High Life. I said Miller Genuine Draft. I don't think I ever had the High Life. I couldn't afford that. I think MGD is cheaper. This is a medical condition. What is that? Price. So Miller Genuine Draft is one thing. Let me see. Miller High Life. Let's see. Live the high life. Yeah, it's much more expensive. And it comes in a can and a little bottle and a big bottle. Yeah, I think it's a lot more expensive. Yeah, I did MGD, sir. PBR Past Blue Ribbon? No. I don't think I've ever had Past Blue Ribbon. No, I don't think I've ever had PBR. So, Dame Dash is definitely going in. I thought he was gonna be quiet. I thought he was gonna be silent. I know Dame Dash is a mouth. He's a mouthpiece. He's usually he's very outspoken, very driven, very aggressive. But I didn't think he was gonna talk about Bad Boy like Diddy like that. I thought he was gonna wait. But he made wild and unsubstantiated claims about Diddy. That's what the thing is. Suggesting that the embattled Bad Boy boss spiked bottles of Cîroc vodka to turn rappers gay. And if you did, so what? Who cares? You're gay. Be gay. And it's none of my business. It's not a problem. It's none of my business. That's what they used to put on coins. Back before the 50s, when the Red Scare came with communism, they thought communists was tied to atheism somehow. Communists are the most, mystical. They may not believe in a God, some of them, but they worship the group, they worship the commune, they worship the proletariat. That's the big difference. So that's a huge difference. That's a huge difference. So that's the difference there. I'm gonna try to watch tonight. I tried to watch American New, and it turned out to be like a show with one movie playing, and then it just came to a commercial, and then a whole another movie started playing. I don't know. I have to go back to American New. That's probably when it was getting its footing. I don't know. But I can tell you about something else that's true. Spirit Smooth Tunes. SPIRIT SMOOTHTUNES. Spirit Smooth Tunes on YouTube. If you like Najee, Fatback Band, Gap Band, Earth, Wind and Fire, Peebo Bryson, Luther Vandross, all these different names. Spirit Smooth Tunes is your destination. You want to, snuggle up to a significant other, have some wine, maybe not some Cîroc, I don't know, but cozy up to the fireplace and just put on some good music. Definitely check out Spirit Smooth Tunes catalog on YouTube and tell them that the goofy guy Sky Saunders sent you. All right, so spiking the drinks, spiking the Cîroc. What was in them drinks? That's what his quotation is. What was in them drinks? What was in them drinks? He's saying tough niggas started wearing dresses and pocketbooks. I'm just thinking it through. Maybe that could be the reason why hip-hop took a turn for the feminine. So what? So it's feminine. Hip-hop is a cesspool. It's a cesspool. It's completely out of control. It's a free-for-all. It's for anybody. It's a freak show. Who cares? Somebody saying they're gay. Okay, come out and say it. Don't be fronting. Don't say like, oh well, I don't want to come out because, and I can understand that. And there are people that are like that too. But I would suggest you find a way to come out, at the right time to the right people. And if somebody doesn't like it, that's too bad for them. That's their problem. But it's like I was saying before with the coins. Coins and dollar signs used to have mind your own business on them, not in God we trust. They had another four words. Mind your own business. That's what dollars used to have emblazoned on them. Now it's totally different. It's a totally different scenario. Totally different mind frame. So, Dame Dash, Dame Diddy, Dame Dummy. He said, let me see this. Let me repeat this. This is a repeat. I already said this earlier, but I want to repeat. Empathy, I'm back. Salute, Empathy. Salute to you, sir. Now give me all your money, and this will be a good stick up. PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, whatever you want to do. If homie was really putting S in people's drinks and making the liquor, I'm not even saying it to be funny, but they saying he was putting S in MFers baby oil, so how could you trust that person to serve you drinks at such a big scale? PayPal, okay. PayPal.me/SKYLERSAUNDERS. PayPal.me. That's it. You got that? Make sure you got that. Type Roger if you got everything I just said. Empathy. And I need at least $20. Sure, he says. He can't write Roger, but he'll say sure. There's Roger. I was about to say, okay, there it is. You got me? Okay. $20. That's all I'm asking. $20. A 20 piece. That'll set me up. That'd be good for me. But it's goofy. It's real goofy. Oh, Empathy. I like it. You're trolling. Good troll there, sir. I'm saying anything. I just said $20 because that's the first thing that came to my mind. You do $5, I'll be happy. You do $5, $10, I'll be all right. Baja Jackson already brought it down to $11, so now it's $160 minus 11. What is that? $149. So we're at 149 right now, trying to get it down to all the way to 0 on the counter. $149 left. 149 to go. Bet, are you gonna stream tomorrow? I may not. There's a good chance I will. Why? What you got? You got plans or something? You working with Diddy? You gotta you going to see him or something? Dame Dash though. Dame Dash. Dame Diddy, a Dame dummy. Talking on Diddy. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's a mess. It's such a cluster F. It really is a cluster F. It's really a cluster F. It's something that, you know, is very pressing on the imagination and on the mind. Very pressing. Because Dame Dash is a strong man. He's a very driven man. He's got quiet money. He's got obvious money like the America knew. He's getting money from that for I don't know how much. Probably something good though. But he's probably got quiet money. He's probably got money stashed. They're still dealing with the reasonable doubt, you know, fallout. You know, this percentage of the album owns, you know, Jay-Z owns this much and he owns that, and he won't get, you know, the copyright will expire in 2098 or something crazy. It's wild. It's a whole wild thing. Salute empathy. Bye. So it's a whole different level of bull s. So Dame Dash is dealing with a lot of things. He's got a beautiful, I don't know if they're married. I think they are married. Beautiful wifey for lifey. That's all I gotta say. He says that. He says wifey for lifey. And he has a great son, you know, Dusko. And he had more time to talk about Diddy. He had set aside time to talk about Diddy. He set aside time, specific time, to get in an interview session and talk about Diddy. I'm only talking about Diddy. There's a lot in the interview about Jay-Z, but I'm focusing mainly on Diddy, on his comments regarding Sean Diddy Combs. That's what I'm talking about. That's my concern. And the fact that he is able to maneuver through the industry, I don't think he's committed any crimes ever. Dame Dash, he's never been even suspected of committing crimes. The only thing that could have been legal was his custody battles and his court cases with his child payments. That's as close as I think he ever got. And that's a civil suit. That's not a criminal suit. That's civil. So Dame Dash he's in a better place than Diddy, that's for sure. There's no question about that. But Diddy is still innocent. We have to remember that. We have to recognize and be truthful about that. Diddy is an innocent man. He's on lockdown in a jail, in a detention center with hold on. What's his name? Bankman Fried. Bankman Fried's in the same facility. The same exact facility. Dame Dash is calling out Diddy, who's in the same facility as Crypto King Sam Bankman Fried. Who's in the crypto right now? I think crypto's going to need at least another 50 years or more, or something like that. I don't know. It's going to need some time. It's definitely going to need some time to grow and to flourish and to be treated as something that is valid. Maybe somebody already knows about it. Like I said, there's probably some 89-year-old woman in Alabama, in Mobile, Alabama. She's probably got $800 million worth of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. She's probably in the blockchain. There's a 12-year-old in Russia who's got $1 billion and cryptocurrency. This is something I'm thinking of. But yeah, Dame Dash is coming down hard. Pause on Diddy. He said, "You know what? No, I got my own drink. I got my own liquor. He's got Desco Poppington. I think he's referring to. Let me make sure. How much is Desco Popping? He's got the wine and whiskey. Desco Blue. He's got his own wine and he's got his own whiskey. This is pretty extraordinary, I think. So we have to remind ourselves, Diddy is innocent. He's done nothing wrong in the eyes of the law. In the eyes of the law, justice is blind. Justice only cares about the truth. If you go up to any courthouse anywhere in the world, and especially anywhere in America, you're going to see a statue of the representation of justice, and she's going to be blindfolded. She doesn't look. She doesn't go, peek out one eye or anything like that. She's completely blindfolded. So she's blind to all the stuff that people are saying against Diddy. She's blind to all of that. He is innocent. He's an innocent man. We have to respect that and remember that. We have to hold that down. We have to keep that in our memory banks. And be thoughtful about that. And Dame Dash, talking about Diddy, I don't know, it just seems kind of low. To me, it seems low. Like, Dame didn't have to, go in on this one. It seems like he's reaching. It just seems like he's reaching a little bit here. It seems like he's reaching. Because he's saying that people are undercover gay and somebody gay that doesn't want to be gay. And he's just saying a lot of things that are just, just doesn't seem like his character. It seems like out of character. He usually like the pause and stuff like that. He used to say no homo. But he stopped saying that. He just says pause. He has a button. You know that Staples button? That was easy. He has a pause button. Every time he said pause, pause, pause. And he's looking real old. Like, Mr. Troy Star Terrain is 60 years old. And Dame Dash is 53, 53. And he looks a lot older than Mr. Troy Star Terrain. Just saying. Oh no. Oh no. Honey. Just saying, this is fact. Or maybe it's just an opinion. I don't know. Yeah, so you just heard that little snippet. I didn't mean to hear that, but it's it. He was feeling some type. He was feeling some type of way. I don't know. He had that vibe that was like, this isn't working with me. This isn't how I function. I made him take shots of Cîroc, and then he ended up getting too drunk. Talking about take your shirt off. It's on tape. It's definitely on tape. It's definitely on the internets. When it's on the internets, that's when you know it's a good chance that it's gonna be around forever. Like in the excellent film, classic film, Social Network. She said that what's her name? Let me make it, sorry. Rooney Mara's character said, the internet isn't written in pencil, Mark. It's written in ink. That's the facts. The internet's got everything. And no matter where, if it came in internet, it's there somewhere out there in the electric atmosphere. No matter what you say, never what you do. And you know who else is in the electric atmosphere? Dot Focus. He's on twitch.tv/DOTFOCUS underscore. Just one underscore. Dot Focus. Twitch.tv/Dot Focus. He's got rifles, sniper rifles, all kinds of weaponry. He's playing first shooter games. First person shooter? Yeah, first person shooter games. Call of Duty. And you can check him out. He goes live. Just have a good time watching him, go through these worlds. It's phenomenal graphics. It's great. So just go on there and tell him that the goofy guy, Sky Saunders, sent you. Dame Dash. Sheesh. Dame Dash had like every chance to not say a word about Diddy. But he couldn't. I think he said something right when it first happened as well. The allegations and the criminal charges, all that happened around the same time. All that happened around the same exact time. So we have to keep that in our thoughts. And for you believers, in your prayers. I'm atheist. I'm an atheist. That's the thing with Diddy. He's brother love. He's all God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Can't praise his name and all that. But to be real, there is no God. You can't prove it. There is nothing above or below. There's just life, and that's what it is, until there isn't life, and that's death, and that's the end of it. It's just like an end of a sentence in a novel or a book or a story. It's like the alphabet. What letter comes before A? What letter comes after Z? Who cares? Look how many great words and sentences you can create with all these letters. That's your life. That's the alphabet, your life. Who cares what letter? Oh, well, what happened before A then? What happened after Z? What happens after Z? What are we going to do? Who cares? It doesn't matter. You're not going to be there. You're going to just be in non-existence. That's just a fact. And I wonder if Diddy is seriously considering non-existence. I hope they got him, under supervision, and he doesn't, do the imaginable, because it is able to be imagined. But Dame Dash is definitely, he's hanging on a thread. He's hanging on a serious thread. He's trying to, keep himself poised and in good health, and trying to figure out what is best for him and best for his brands. He has brands, multiple brands. Other thing, I think he did have tax issues as well. But I don't think he did anything criminal. I don't think he evaded or anything like that, or didn't pay his taxes. He just, had to pay a fine or something like that, I think. But, yeah, Dame Dash, he's real. He's one of the realest ever. And it's just a shame that, he's got to, put on a face, in a lot of ways. He was arrested. Okay. It was about child support. It says, this is from Wikipedia. Dash was in New York City for an unrelated federal court appearance when he was arrested for 2 warrants. The first warrant was issued in April 2015 in the Supreme Court in New York County case of Cindy Morales. He owed $62,553 since 2012. The second warrant was issued in March 2019 in the Bronx family court case of Rachel Roy. He was ordered to pay $341,991 and $25,000 for attorney fees in 2015. Dash reportedly paid more than $1 million to be released. He's got money. Dame Dash has got quiet money. He's got cake. He's the cakeaholic is talking about being an alcoholic. That's what he called himself. He called himself a cakeaholic. He calls himself the cakeaholic. So he has a right. He has a right to speak. I just don't know if it was right for him to speak. You understand that? I don't know if it was right for him to speak. He had the right though. But I don't like the vibes he's putting out. If you're gay, you're gay. That's all it's to it. That's your business. That's your concern. They say live and let live. Well, let them live. Let whoever's gay live. Let whoever's lesbian live. Let whoever queer live. LGBTQ plus IA, whatever. I'm going to say whatever, like to dismiss it, but I'm just saying, it's so frequent in our culture. People get it twisted. And now people are suspecting, so Diddy was going to come out with a political campaign called Our Black Vote, I think, or something like that. And he was going to tell people, you can be Republican or Democrat, but we're going to be our own party, Black Unity. Clearly a racist. That's clearly racism. There's no question about that. Completely a racist. No question. So that's what we have to really delve into. The fact that Dame Dash suggests that Diddy turned hip-hop gay by spiking Cîroc. What was in them drinks? It's almost like, what? Was he saying like all Cîroc, like out of the bottle? Or was like when you sit your cup down and then, Diddy sees that and he walks over with little solution or the powder or a pill or something like that and then watch it dissolve? Is that what he's saying? Or like all Cîroc, even out the box, out of the crates? Is that what it is? He said he was knocking men out and they were waking up violated. He's making somebody gay that doesn't want to be gay. So I'm like, what was in them drinks? Y'all have to tell me. What was in them drinks? What was he on? What was in them drinks? How did he even fashion a way of saying that there should be something in these drinks? How did Dame Dash even come to that conclusion? How did he even think of that? How did he even consider that? How did he even put that into words? And what was his relationship like with Diddy? Did they see each other eye to eye? Did they ever have any tussles? Did they ever have any scuffles in the street on some nigga s? That's my question. What happened to him? And he's saying hip hop took a turn for the feminine. Okay, who cares? Let it be feminine. And when has it not been feminine? Ever since the days, they're wearing feathers and real tight jeans and real tight leather pants and stuff like that, and it was real, erotic, special, and the burgeoning part of hip hop, the very beginning. That's what it was like. That's what the groups look like. That's the whole groups. The Furious Five, the Juice Crew, the Cold Crush, all them. So I'm begging like Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. I'm begging for at least $5 to $100. That'll definitely help me out. I see 4 people in here, 4 likes. I'm not mad. I go in here and get free, free time on my own. I can do whatever the hell I want on my show. It's beautiful. I got 5 likes now. Get those likes up. Get those numbers up. Keith, Sky, what are you top 5 bad boy song? It's Keith. Oh my God. All right. So it's Keith. So I can do this. I can do this. It's Keith. Let me see. Number 5. Number 5. No Time. Number 4. More Money, More Problems. Number 3. Warning. Number 2. Bad Boys for Life. Number 1. It's All About the Benjamins. What are your top 5, Keith? Now that we're just shooting the shit. The S. I keep cussing. I'll wait for Keith. He's getting his songs in order. So I don't even know if No Time was a Bad Boy song though. That might be an asterisk. Not too sure. All right, so Dame Dash is definitely on his own square right now. He is on his own. Nobody's really, gonna check him, I don't think. Nobody's gonna say, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have said that. I don't think there's gonna be too many people out there besides me. I'm like the only one in my dinghy floating around. But not too many people are gonna be like, Dame, I don't know, man. We should have waited for the trial to get, ahead, at least something like that. Cause he just went off. He was just like, what was in them drinks? He was just wondering. What was in them drinks? What was being served? What was real? It wasn't even a Bad Boy song. So that was asterisk. Puffy was on, Diddy was on the song, but I just like that song. Let me see. I'll say "Come With Me" is my number 5. "Come With Me." He sampled the Led Zeppelin, and that's on Epic. God, you can't win. You can't win. Okay, see here. All right, so number 5, Looking at Me. There we go. Looking at Me is number 5. Golly. That's a bad boy song. Produced by the Neptunes, of course. Salute to Chad Hugo. Poor Chad. Poor Chad Hugo. So I think Diddy, his whole the whole appeal, is different. It's very odd. It's a very strange thing when you have somebody that's in detention but is truly innocent. It's a paradox. It's ironic. You're not free, but you're innocent. Weird how that works. And for whatever it is true, you know, we have to definitely look at the fact that, you know, we have to look at the fact that there are so many people that would say all these kind of rumors and misconstrued allegations and throwing things around and saying this and saying that, and they know not what they're saying. They know not what they're saying. They have a very, you know, conscious way of speaking, but they don't know how to deal with what they're saying. They'll come, like, I think that's what Dame Dash, like, he said he just wanted to say something. He has to get out into the culture still with New America, his network. He's putting up a network. Like, a lot of people don't put up networks. They put up, oh, I'll put up an album, I'll put up a, you know, a TV show, I'll put up a movie. He has his own network. Salute to Dame Dash, sincerely. He has that on his resume. But so did Diddy. Diddy had Revolt. He was chairman of Revolt. Then he stepped down. I still don't understand why he didn't get his feet tickled by Balinese women with Russell Simmons. I don't understand that. But then again, they say, you know, they want to get caught. And if they want to get caught, they're going to get caught. They want to get caught. I got other songs I like too. Biggie, I'm thinking about Biggie, you know. I got a story to tell, you know. You know, of course, Juicy, you know, stuff like that. Mace, I'm thinking about Mace songs. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. That song, I can't remember what the title was. I can look it up, but I don't know. So, I think that is the strongest case for Dame Dash, you know, to be able to speak his mind, at least. It may not have been right to speak his mind, but I'll give him his right to, not give him, but, you know, he's granted his right to speak his mind. And nothing, I hope, comes across on his ideals is that you should interview that nigga Jaguar Wright. Rob 30 is a savage. What's your favorite Jaguar song? I'm not even familiar with Jaguar songs like that. I'm only familiar with her appearance with Jay-Z on Unplugged. She seems like she's out of control. You know, I don't even want to get into her like that. I don't even want to mention her name right like that anymore. Yeah, nobody is. Exactly, exactly. You're telling the truth, Rob. It's a fact. Now, where's that donation at? I need at least $5. PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Whatever you can do, I'll take it. I'll be happy. Got 6 viewers and 6 likes. I'm not mad. This is my usual grind. Those other views, they came at a fast clip because, oh my God, Diddy is innocent. What is this? I gotta see what he's talking about. Oh my God, what is he saying? It goes up and down. It's like a roller coaster ride. I'm having fun, so that's all that matters. And I'm getting money. It was 7 likes. Look at that. Went up to 7 likes. Yeah, so I don't even want to talk about JW. Let's just keep it at JW. I don't even want to say her full name. Because she's a monkey. She's an ape. That's fine. Have you already subscribed, Rob? Make sure you subscribe too, or tell somebody else. Tell 2, 3 people, but don't tell 4 people. Just say, man, this is some goofy nigga with a black hat and a black shirt and a gold tie, talking mess. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. then that'd be good. Then we good. Then you don't have to pay money if you do those things. Like, subscribe, share, all that stuff, and tell other people to like, subscribe, and to share. Got you. Yeah, exactly. So it's a rarity. It's a rarity in this day and age to be real. It's a rarity, and Dame Dash keeps it real. I mean, he might be the freest. He's one of the freest black men in the world. I think Mr. Troy Star Terrain is the freest black man of color in the world. I think he is. I think he's the freest man ever. And Dame Dash is not far off. They share a birthday. It doesn't mean anything, but I'm just saying, give you an example. But yeah, so Dame Dash definitely can say what he wants, when he wants. His teeth can fall out of his mouth. He can go to the dentist. I saw him getting, the work done. He was, they're talking about, well, I didn't see him get the work done, but I just saw him talking about his dentist, saying he did a great job. He make sure that his teeth won't fall out of his mouth again. So Dame Dash is definitely a free man. He's paid millions of dollars in child support. That's a racket. That's a business within itself. That's his other business. That's his other side hustle that he had to invest in. The care of his own children. $4 million. And whenever he misses a court date or an appearance or a payment, then Baller Alert is on him, and all these different hip hop blogs are on him. They're on him now, though. He's talking about Diddy. Talking about spiked bottles of Cîroc. Spiked bottles of Cîroc. That's his swag. Swag is an old word. That's his drip. That's his drip. To say that Diddy was spiking drinks, allegedly. He didn't say allegedly. He just said, he made liquor. This is a quote. I said again. What's crazy to me is if his hustle is putting stuff in people's drinks, he made a liquor. I mean, that's the illest S in the world, that everyone was partying and you don't know what it is in that drink. So everybody's having a good time, grooving and moving. They sip something from a cup. Doesn't even taste like anything. Maybe tastes like whatever flavor it is. What do you had? Coconut Cîroc? He had lime Cîroc or something? What were all the flavors for Cîroc? Anybody? Tell me in the live chat. Flavors for... Look at him. Golly. There was apple. Hold on. There was passion, limonada. Come on. Summer watermelon, peach, pineapple, mango, red berry. There's the coconut. I think I had the coconut before. Yeah, so this is the standard Cîroc vodka. And Diddy, you got to give him credit. You got to give him credit. Thank you. I see it now. I see it now. Hold on. Dame is still a boss, Rob says. He's got those sneakers, and he'll always be a good interview. You should interview Dame next. If I had the opportunity to do, I would do that. I would definitely be professional and interview him possibly, but not on my broadcast. I might do a write-up. I might do a write-up on it, but I don't want to have people on my. I don't want to be on the phone. Even if I get the opportunity to be on the phone, I don't want the phone. I don't want to interview on my live. I don't want that. I just don't want it for me. I don't have the I don't want the opportunity. I mean, I know that Mr. Troy Star Terrain had to have that. He does it now with the phone calls. I just don't want that. I'm not looking forward to doing that. But yeah, here are some more: honey melon, white grape, pomegranate, and you got to give it to Diddy. He was hustling that Cîroc hard. He was pause. He was hustling very hard. Yeah, an essay. Yes, an essay. I would do an essay. I would love to do an interview, an essay on him. He's a luminary. He's a paragon. He's a iconoclast. He's definitely part of the vanguard, and also against the vanguard at the same time. So it's very strange. Very strange times we live in. I'm telling you, it's very strange times, ladies and gentlemen. Very strange times. We have a person that is completely committed to the dumb S. That's Diddy. He was committed to the dumb S, allegedly. I mean, still innocent man. Detained, but still innocent. That justice lady, she's blind as hell. All she wants to know is justice. Weighing the scales. She weighs the scales. That's all she does. That's all she's about. So if you find the time, definitely look up the Dame Dash interview. I've been talking about this entire time on Hip Hop DX /news/Dame Dash Diddy hip hop gay spike Cîroc. That's all. It'll probably fill it in. Once you start typing it in. He just started thinking. He said, "Damn, when did hip hop start to lose its masculinity?" No disrespect to nobody. So he's trying to say, he's not trying to look down on gay people or lesbian people or whatever. LGBTQ plus IAA. Well, that's all I have to say. No disrespect to nobody, but tough niggas started wearing dresses and pocketbooks. I'm just thinking it through. Maybe that could be the reason why hip hop took a turn for the feminine. So weird. Such a strange statement. And like I said, hip hop at the beginning, just put in Cold Crush. See what they're wearing. They got on leisure suits. Look at the Furious 5. They got leather jackets. And where is Africa Bambaataa? Where is he at? Let me see, who is this? The one they love to hate. Salute, my sister. The one they love to hate says she want you. All right. Your sister, yeah. Well, that sounds cute, but your sister probably looks like Patrick Ewing in the light. I'm good. Salute to you, the one they love to hate. But she's a trans. That's what I'm saying. I don't do transgender. I don't do that. She probably looks like Patrick Ewing in the face. That's not my thing. I don't do transgender. I don't play those games. She looks like Sydney Star. Yo, Sydney Star, that's an interesting thing. She did not ruin Chingy's career. Chingy ruined his career because he was a whack rapper. It wasn't like he was dope. It was like we went along with Biggie because he had flow. He had great storylines and a totally different way of viewpoint of the world, and we just was like, all right, Biggie, okay, you know, suck the daddy's, okay, that's from Richard Pryor, but okay, and get hardcore. And what was he saying? If I was P, I would be filled with syphilis, herpes, gonorrhea, chlamydia, getting rid of you. Like, we were like, okay. I don't F with the condoms. The condoms is a problem from the AIDS getting sprayed. Like, okay, Biggie, we got you. Okay, great. We're still rolling with you, though. And his ultimate demise. But Chingy just lost his crown because he didn't deserve his crown. He was a corny rapper. He was whack. You have to admit that. No, he was a gimmick. Well, that's what I'm saying. He was corny. He was whack. He was a gimmick. That's what I'm saying. He was put out there to just get enough money. What? How many singles did he have? 2 or 3 at the hotel and right there and something crazy. Diddy also rap some explicit lyrics about kids on What's Beef. I don't remember that, but if you like to provide some of that, I'd like to see. I meant to say Biggie. Okay, I got you. I was wondering. I was like, what was that? Yeah. Is that the one when he said F him in the A and toss him over a bridge? Is that the part? Is that what you mean? Are you covering the hurricane? I am not covering the hurricane. I'm not a meteorologist. I'd say the one they love. The one. Google the lyrics if you can. You Google the lyrics if you can. This is my show. I tell you what to do. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. That's the line, exactly. Yeah, some goofy, crazy stuff. Shoot you. What was the one where he said, "Shoot you in your calf muscle" or something? Well, put him in here. If you already know him, put him in here. Excuse me. LL Cool J once said, "Here she." Didn't it sound so sweet? Here she. Okay. All right. That's from I Love the Dough featuring Jay-Z. Yeah. I love the dough. Hey. Free Diddy. No free Diddy. No. Keep Diddy. Diddy needs to be locked down. He needs to be locked up. I love how we say he's on lockdown and he's locked up. Like, it means the same thing, even though they're totally different directions. It's weird. I said behind the wall. I like saying behind the wall. He only guilty of being a freak. I would love to say that, but we have to wait till he's innocent right now. Like you see in the title, he's innocent. Dame Dash speaks speaks on Diddy. I don't even have it in front of me. Hold on. I said Dame Dash talks about Diddy and getting drunk. So that's the reality there. So if it was the way he was a freak, I have no problem with that. Those freak off sessions, I don't understand why they're even part of the only reason why I think they're part of the case is that he allegedly spiked the drinks like Dame Dash is talking about, and people were impaired and they were violated during that time period, and they woke up with their rectum feeling some type of way, or their mouth feeling like it's full of some kind of baby juice. Let's keep it. I'm just gonna try to keep it there. And it just got to that point, so that's the only reason why I have no problem with a freak off. If you want to get consenting adults of no minors and people that know what they're getting into, male on male, female on female, whatever the case may be, I have no problem with that. There's no law against that. The problem is if there was consensual and or if it was minors involved. That's where it's a problem. That's why I think he needs to be straightened. Dame need to focus on them teeth and his taxes and also back child support. Well, he's got his teeth together. I don't know about his taxes or his child support. I think he's good with his child support because he doesn't want to see his name in Ball Report every morning or every other month. But he's paid over $4 million according to him, out of his mouth, $4 million and back custody on child support. $4 million. So he's got good money. He's got quiet money. He's got money coming in. He owns, if I understand it right, he owns pieces of music. Like when it says executive producer on the different albums, is it just Reasonable Doubt, or is it like every other Jay-Z album, all the Kanye albums, the Freeway, Beanie, the State Property, all them niggas? Justin, mother, and father should be in jail if the rumors are true. He's got hidden money, yeah. Yeah, but they're just rumors right now. That's the thing. We have to distinguish between rumors and fact. We always have to distinguish between those two things. Rumors don't carry any water. They carry no weight. Facts do. That's what we have to focus on. So Dame Dash is definitely cast his hat into the ring for weighing in on Diddy like he did before. He did right when it happened. I think like the next day he got on the line and talked about it to the hip hop zines on the internet. He probably got credits from everything Rockefeller. That's what I'm saying. I'm stupid. I don't even know about the parameters of Reasonable Doubt. It's deep. It's like he owns a third of it, and the copyright doesn't expire till 2098. And like, what? They're gonna be dead by then. Like, I don't even understand all of it. It's crazy. Here's the one. He says, but I think Jay-Z sold the catalog. How do I even work? Because it was alleged that he sold the catalog to get his masters back. I guess it's a weird. That's what's so funny about this game. Nobody is like Mr. Troy Star Train said. It's nobody's business to teach you the business. It's nobody's. You got to learn it on your own. Now, some people can help you. There was the late great Reggie Osei, aka Combat Jack, that told Mr. Terrain about his the money he should be getting from Clear Channel for the PPM, I think personal people meter or something like that. He should be getting more money because of that. Like that's just an assist. That was an assist, but nobody's really responsible for you to know the game. We have Jason Reels Co. Host with Mrs. Real. Oh boy. Feelings in shady business deals in Cassie's civil suit is not evidence of crime. Facts. Facts on facts on facts. It's evil. It's vicious. He's mean. That's a terrible human being. But he's still innocent. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Jason Reels Co-host with Mrs. Real. Wizards in the building. Okay, P. Diddy runs the city. Tell the cops, the DA, and the feds to come get him. Exactly. And that's exactly what happened. They predicted it. And the Bentley Red with 150. Straight lose it. Love two things, my family, my music. Write, co-write it, and produce it. Not 7 and exclusive. Something. I don't know. I messed it up at the end. But you know what I mean. Like and subscribe. Yes, thank you, Wizard. Like and subscribe. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. I just saw it. It just went through. I appreciate that. And also, if you can, just drop $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, something like that. My Cash App, my Venmo, and my PayPal. I can give you the specifics if you are serious. Serious inquiries only. If you want to troll, that's cool too, but I'm taking it seriously because it's about my money, you know. Thank you, Wizard. I appreciate your dedication, sir. That's why you had that wrench. But yeah, so, you know, tell 2-3 people about me. Make sure they subscribe too. Wizard, the white guy with the show with Charlemagne, broke down how the liquor company that owns funded all of these alleged victims because Diddy won the lawsuit against them. Wow. That could be an issue. That I like those, you know, side hustle, you know, kind of sideways rumors, you know, who knows if that's true, who knows if that's an actual factual, you know. So it was a clause in the contract. That's part of what's been going on. They've been saying, you know, Diddy was gonna have his own political party, and they shut that down. So he got locked up because he was gonna do his own political party. Just goofy stuff like that. If Diddy had a felony, they didn't have to pay him the money from the lawsuit. Woo! Okay. I see where you're going there. Okay. That sounds crazy as hell, but I can't confirm it or deny it. But yeah, that sounds treacherous. But that is part of reality. So Dame Dash is definitely, you know, I want to call him a loose cannon. He seems direct. He seems cogent. He seems persuasive. He seems bold. As always, this is always Dame Dash. He's always been like this, even when he's on the stage. Dancing. He knew there was a formula to all this. You got to give him the entertainment, but you got to have the business. Entertain, but it's all about the business. It's the business of show, not show business. Crystal, salute. Welcome back, Crystal. You brought me back to 10 viewers. That's all right. Salute, Crystal. Crystal Corbett. I know he's innocent, Crystal. I don't think he's a good person. I don't think he's a strong man. I don't think he's a rational individual. But he's innocent, no matter what anybody says. That lady outside the courthouses has blind on her eyes, and she has the 2 scales that she weighs. She's weighing the scales of justice. She's Lady Justice. So he's innocent until proven guilty. That's why I say Diddy is innocent. He is definitely innocent, without a question. I don't think he's innocent. I know he's innocent for a fact, for reality. Now hit that like button. Dude, he did it. Well, can you prove it? Can you, in a court of law, present the right amount of factual statements and evidence to prove him guilty? Because that's all you have to do. You have to prove somebody guilty. You're not guilty until proven innocent. My wife, Crystal. I think she's married, sir. He's guilty in the court of Bussy. Rob is a wild man. He's guilty in the court of Bussy. Oh, that's wild. Because he's not convicted yet, it is all. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's innocent. He's not convicted. He's not a felon. He's not anything. The man running for president is more of a felon than Diddy. And he's free. He's free to go to rallies and go play golf. And he's got 34 convictions against his name. The irony, right? She's married to me. Okay, we'll see about it. The one says, wouldn't sleep in the same bed is a... Wouldn't sleep in the same bed is a something. Okay, yeah. Okay. That's what it is. With a transgender, yeah. I wouldn't either. That's not my bag. If transgenders want to sleep with transgenders, that's their bag. That's their concern. Not my concern. But they should be free to do it. The one says for 5.6 million, nope. You can give me $1 trillion and I still wouldn't do it. Because I'd rather have my integrity and get the $1 trillion and not do it than to have saying, oh, well, at least I'll be trillionaire, you know, I have enough money. Forget that. I'd rather have my integrity. Would you what? Would you what? What do you mean? What about his people running? What do you mean, Crystal? What about his people running? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. His people running? Who? I don't know what you mean. A. That's a good one. Leaving the county. Oh, his people are trying to get out. Oh, they're trying to escape. You know, being brought in by the feds. Is that what you're saying, Crystal? Make sure you get those likes up and get those viewers up. Crystal, what time are you getting off work? I have the food ready. Wizard, you're a wild man. You're a wild man. Dame Dash he's in his bag. Like I said, he's in his bag. All right, what is this? The mayor of New York City looks like he's going to end up offering himself over this. Yeah, he's in trouble too. So he lost the key. He's going to lose the key to the city himself. He has to revoke it from himself. This is a wild world we live in. It's a wild world, but it's always been like this. This is since the beginning of time. Since they were walking, you know, drawing figures on the caves, and they were like, "Oh, what's that drawing of? Is that me?" And, you know, and somebody gets knocked out, and you know, have some kind of peyote or something crazy, and they wake up with something, you know, their rear end bleeding or something like that. You know, it's crazy. I know, let me leave her alone. Yes, yeah. Be careful, Crystal. Could be a ninja with a wig. I don't know. I can't confirm it, so we're just going to leave it at that this is a lady in the house. She's allegedly a full woman, had lady parts from the beginning. She didn't get lady parts later on. So Dame Dash has spoken out once again. Not necessarily like he's dissing Diddy. That's what's interesting. He's not really dissing it. What are your feelings on Oprah? I think she's just scared, running. She looks like she's about to hide something. I'm not saying this is all alleged. This is quiet, but that's what I think about Oprah. She's a fat, skinny bee. That's what I think about Oprah. Her hands look a bit big. Oh my God. Back to 11 viewers. Woo! Back to 11 viewers. Woo! This is not, the blockbuster, night I usually am accustomed to nowadays. Let me see. Oprah protected. Does Mayor James Ghost St. Patrick, aka Eric Adams, have any info on Denzel Washington and his son frequent with Diddy party with Magic Johnson and his son EJ, aka the nigga? Very good point. Cause I heard about Denzel Washington. He yelled at Diddy before at one of his parties, and he left like in a huff. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what I read in the story. Denzel Washington was at one of Diddy's white parties, and he yelled at him. She's a kingpin S. Okay. Do you mean that in a bad way? What do you mean? She's a boss, or like she a queen pin? What do you mean? What are you trying to say? She's a transgender? What are you saying, Crystal? Not sure where you're going. So, okay. Not going to talk about Oprah. Talking about Dame Dash. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to repeat what the one said. He said something real graphic. That's all I'm going to say. But Dame Dash is definitely on the list of real ones. He's always told the truth to me. From what I understand now. Maybe I might be missing something like, damn, stupid Sky. Why didn't you think of that? But every time he speaks, it seems like he's speaking his truth. He speaks of his position as boss. He speaks of his reality. He speaks of his specific ideas. She's a supplier. Okay. You're speaking very cryptically, Crystal. Could you can give a few words? Just let me know. See, all right. See, his message got deleted by Wizard. Denzel Washington attended wearing a tux, leaves wearing a sweatshirt. Eyes pay attention. Ooh. I didn't see that. I only heard that he not here. I read that he was at one of the white parties and he yelled at Diddy. This is back in 2003. So this is over 20 years ago. Dash is real. Exactly. Dash is the truth. Dame Dash is the truth. Like I said, I don't remember him ever lying. Ever saying one word that was a lie. Don't remember that. Y'all need to watch the movie Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, well, we've seen that. That's a very classic. Stanley Cooper's last film. Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman. The director. Hold on, let me see. That's what those whole parties are about. Anybody know the password? Who knows the password to get into the Carnival Masquerade Ball that takes place in the movie, not the book, the movie. What is it? Sidney Pollack, the filmmaker. He died in 2008. God damn, that seems like so long ago. 2008. Golly. Yeah, that movie will get you. Y'all need to. Okay. So who's hosting the new Diddy parties? Somebody out there is. She gave girls. Ooh, I don't know about that. Do you feel like they took certain scenes out of that movie to protect the elite? I don't know. Baby oil is a password. That was classic. That was good. That was good. The one they love to hate. If you give me the password for the film version, I'll give you a wrench. I'm giving out wrenches. You should be able to find it. Because it's a party. It's a party. Yeah, Stanley Kubrick has some movies. Okay, here's Rob. My cousin has attended a Diddy party around 1999. She said they would leave the Tunnel nightclub and they would have buses, to bring the party to the Hamptons. You just had to find your way back. Oh boy. Whew. Whew. Man. But Stanley Kubrick, I was talking about Stanley Kubrick. If you watch The Shining, he has that same party vibe, that weird roaring 20s, crazy, wild parties. Like that one scene when the guy comes up like this, and there's a guy wearing a teddy bear, a bear outfit, and they just turn to him, and they don't say anything. They just look at him. Like, it's telling you, it's going on right now as we speak. By the way, somewhere in America, somewhere in the world. All right, so you're getting a wrench. And it's my. All right, you're a moderator right now. You're a moderator, sir. You found it. If you have a newish laptop, these are all types of interesting S on the dark web. Yeah. The dark web, my one of my favorite websites is called Encyclopedia Dramatica. Now that is like, you have to be on some serious freedom of speech level. I don't even think they say they have everything on there that's completely freedom of speech, but the parts of I've seen are completely protected by freedom of speech, even though they are flagrant, like seriously flagrant, like en fuego flagrant. Yeah, nice. Now you got that. So there you go. Yeah, Fidelio. But Dame Dash is definitely a paragon of truth. Somebody that you should be able to look up to. I'm glad he's doing his business still to this day. He's a Harlem nigga. He's not gonna stop his hustle. They did it for Diddy. Can't stop, will stop. You say you can't stop, oh, we'll stop you. You will be stopped. Thank you, cousin. I know you hate brother. I hate cousin too. That's that big ticket stuff. Don't call me cousin or brother. We're not related in any way. You're not a part of the military. Just call me sir or Skyler or Mr. Saunders, something like that. I'll answer to those. All right. Any advice for someone that's going forward? I know you got the bean under that hat. Anybody that's got any advice? What is this, like Skyler advice? Not the hater advice, but Skyler advice. Bald, yes. But I got the see that? I got that. I got the wave cap action. So any advice? I advise anybody, you know, that wants to get into this game, just do it. Just start a brand. Get somebody in your corner like Mr. Choice Star Terrain. He'll promote you. He'll keep you and you'll have numbers one day. It took me this long to have. I had it up to 8,000, 9,000, and then 8,008 views, and then 2.5, 890. This is probably gonna be like 150. This didn't get too popping. People weren't looking for this one too much, but that's okay. So I do appreciate every review I get. I don't care if I had 2 people in here and I was just talking to 2 people, I'll be satisfied, because it's all about the exchange of ideas. That's what the whole point is. But like I said, start a channel right now. Don't wait. Just get a phone, get your laptop or your MacBook or whatever the case is, your iPad, your something, and just start running your mouth like I am, and you'll get money. People will give you money for doing good work. I do good work. I do great work. I do great work. I study. I do research. I learn from my audience. I learn a lot from my audience. You guys are the best. You should do some cooking while you have your show. I haven't cooked in a long time. It'll take me a while. My best cooking skills are like pork chops, chicken. I do Parmesan cheese chicken, baked chicken. It's magnifique. If I had to say so myself, you know, say that myself. It is banging. I can make really spicy spaghetti. It was too hot. I was like, okay, this is too hot. So I made spicy spaghetti. Man, that's what I do. You know, I can cook, but I don't do the cooking. My father mainly does most of the cooking. Star isn't my role model. He is my business associate. He got a bald head as well. True. He's on meds. He can't cook chill. Yeah, I'm on my drugs, but I can still cook. I might have to sprinkle a little bit of, you know, pills in there. No, pause. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just got my drugs today. They just came in the mail. So there's that. I just looked at the screen, introducing longer shorts. Shorts can go up to 3 minutes. I got shorts that are have no dialogue. They have no sound. Maybe you should scratch off your state lotto tickets while on stream. That's a good idea. Drugs, yeah, I take all kind of drugs, prescription drugs. I want oxtails. All right, I'm back again. Everything's back in the building, everybody. Did you bring a friend? That's the whole point. Salute to you. If you brought a friend, that'd be best. Need to get my weight up. Number just went up. Thank you for coming in. What drugs are you on? Zyprexa, Klonopin, lithium, trazodone, diphenhydramine, montelukast, L-lysine, stuff like that. Hey, we got 9 viewers. Exactly. Let's get up to 90 viewers. Let's get up to 900 viewers. We can do this. I'm sure of it. I got 10 minutes. I'm only going to do this for 2 hours. 10 minutes, and I'm out of here. So let's see if we can get up to 70 viewers. Tell your sister and your friend. Get on that choo-choo. Tell everybody about it. Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring. Trazodone knocks me out. Any Cîroc? No, I don't do Cîroc. Cîroc is awful. That makes you feel sad and tired and just like you're worthless. That's an awful feeling. That Cîroc is not fun. They had the right cocktail for me. But yeah, so I'm currently doing a liquid diet. Y'all saw me drinking earlier. I'm drinking water. This isn't liquid cocaine, by the way. What happened if you don't take them for a month? Oh, I'm off. I'm in some like, I gotta sell everything. I gotta buy everything. It's like, it's an awful feeling. It's terrible. I'm way unstable. I'm jittering. I'm not sleeping. I'm not eating right. So I'm very careful. I don't do alcohol. I don't do anything like that. So let's get these numbers up. We got 8 minutes left. Let's go up to 80. We got 8 viewers, 6 viewers. Let's go up to 60. Do you have Discord? Yes, I do have Discord. Do you have PayPal? Do you have Venmo? Do you have Cash App? That's the real question, Empathy. But Dame Dash, a real one. I don't care what nobody says. He's a real one. He's the truth. He is the truth. Definitely is a real nigga. He's one of the realest to ever do it. He's one of the people that I can say inspired me. Like I remember him from the days of early Rockefeller, and this is like going back over 20 years when he was pouring champagne on women in the videos. See, all that was fun. See, I think you can't do that now. You might get a sexual assault case on you. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. There are mood stabilizers. Exactly. Do you go to therapy? Yes, I do. I go to therapy next month. It's not weekly. It's like every 4 months or something like that. 3 months. Cîroc had me sleep for 17 straight. He says Cîroc had me sleep for 17 straight hours. That's a whole fact. Cîroc is nothing to play with. And Giadon, that, you know what? Giadon, don't even play. I was drooling in my mashed potatoes in the psych ward when I had Giadon. That was crazy. Do you want Diddy Riddle's number? Do you want to pay me $50 million? Like he tried to put on a bail? I'm just going to imagine you have $50 million. Champagne Dame. Do you mean Dame? Or I think you meant Dame. I'm going to say you meant Dame. Yeah, those are the days. And then, like I said, you know, he was going at 50, but he wasn't really talking about 50, you know, I don't think at the beginning, because he's saying $1 million. It goes so fast. $1 million isn't a lot of money. And 50 knows that now. If 50 had $1 million right now, he'd be salty. He'd be like, what is this? What is this $1 million? What are you talking about? Don't you mean $1 billion for me? Because you have to get a house. And you got to make sure you're fly. You got to get some jewelry. You got to get a car. You got to make sure, your people are good. And that just whittles down from $500,000 to $450,000, $200,000, $100,000, $100,000, $50,000, $50,000 to zero, and there goes $1 million, just like that. Diddy Diddler, and he want to talk. Said he want to talk. Well, let's listen to him. I want to hear him talk. What was your lowest moment with mental health? I asked because I had a mental breakdown years ago from mixing weed and painkillers from sober. Has been sober for 6 years. Well, good for you. If you've been sober, that's a good thing. Good for you. My worst part was there's many out. One part when I was just so out of it, I couldn't even get my belongings out of my apartment. And my roommate threw away all my books out of spite. I couldn't retrieve them, but I had the upper hand because what happened was they knocked me out, took me from Lowell, Massachusetts to Brockton, Massachusetts, which is about maybe 2 or 3 hours away, and I stayed in the psych ward for 5 months, and I was awarded $23,000 for staying in the psych ward. That's what you do. If you do over 30 days, they start paying you what a person with 100% disability rating gets. And that's how much it totaled after I was done. Diddy was using antipsychotic like Cîroc and Geo in those Cîroc bottles. That's all alleged, sir. I can't claim that on my show. I can't claim that on my show. It's all alleged. So we got 3 minutes left. Let's see what we can do. And the views expressed by Rob 30,000-ish do not reflect those of Skyler, Saunders, Seeing, or any of its affiliates. Thank you, Empathy. I appreciate that, sir. I don't believe you, but I appreciate if you did subscribe. If you subscribed earlier, then I appreciate it. Maybe I'm refreshing, seeing if it goes up. I didn't see it go up. If you just subscribed, then I haven't seen it. I'm currently in a low mental health right now. Well, Rob, I hope you rise out of that, and I hope they give you a good cocktail. That's what I have. I have a good cocktail. I have a good cocktail. That's what's most important. Your mental health is everything. Your two things, and they rhyme. Mental and dental health mean everything. What you put in your mouth, what you put in your mind is all conducive. Your brain and your body. Because your mouth is what you eat, how you keep your teeth clean, and keep it away from different plaque and different things like that. So your brain and your mouth, your mental and your dental. You should have done. You should have good bank account. Yeah, I have a decent one. I'm in the 4 figures right now, so it's not 5 figures yet. Now I've been self-medicating. All right, so you do that. I don't self-medicate, but I appreciate it. So hey, thank you everybody that came into this live. I'm signing off. I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much. And I will see you sometime tomorrow, most likely. Take care.